hi. I'm Jen, and welcome to my vlog space. This is my friend Sean. He's going to be helping me out today. Today we are going to be doing a Tappy Talk vlog. Mm-hmm. This one is about music. Mm-hmm. So I've gotten a lot of questions about not only how do I choose my music, like what goes into the selection process, but like I also get a lot of questions of, can you do this song? Mm-hmm. Gives me a list of songs, and I love it, by the way, when you guys give me song requests and suggestions. I absolutely love it. So don't stop doing that. But I wanted to go into a little bit more about how I choose the songs, what takes me so long when I want to get to a song, but I tell you it took a while to be able to do that one, and maybe why I have to say no to certain songs, and then what goes into the process of putting it all together. Mm-hmm. So Sean's here because he knows these questions, and I don't. Mm-hmm. So I know the answer, but I don't know the question.
Yeah, I gathered your guys' questions and then other questions that we've seen from people about this thing. So are you ready?
I'm born ready, honestly.
So the number one question that gets asked is, how do you choose your music?
Like, how do I choose what song I'm going to do that week?
Yes.
Or for shows or whatever?
Like, what is your process to finding new music or finding songs?
Okay, for live performances, I hear a song and I go, oh, I want to dance to that. And it makes its way into my maybe pile to choreograph. Mm-hmm. From there, I research, okay, will the audience know the song? Will they freak out in a good way over the song? Will people stop into the show? Like, will people stop going to where they're going because they hear the song and they want to know why it's being played because they love it so much? Those are the biggest reasons I choose songs for my shows. Choosing songs for the channel, kind of the same. I try to rotate the genre that I do so that you guys have like a wide variety. We'll do a musical theater song. We'll do a punk rock song. We'll do a country song. A little bit more rare because not a lot of people are country fans, even though I am, but it's fine. We'll do a rap song. We'll do a jazzy song. We'll do a pop song. How did I forget pop? I also look into, like, I go and I look at the number of views on older videos to see what kind of genres you guys like better. If I have more views on, say, a Panic at the Disco song, I know you guys like Panic at the Disco, versus, like, I think I put out an older 80s song, and that didn't have as many views. So I was like, okay, I guess they don't like the 80s that much. It doesn't stop me from choosing 80s songs. In fact, I just filmed to an 80s classic yesterday, so that's coming. But it definitely tells me the ratio of what I should be picking. So I definitely take your suggestions and your likes and dislikes into account. But more than anything, if I hear a song and it makes my feet move, I choose it. It goes on my list. So there's some deal breakers though. Yeah. We'll get into that. But there's some songs that are like, I want to, but I can't.
Is so like the app Shazam is your friend when you're out somewhere?
Oh my goodness, I use that app all the time. I'll be watching a movie. I'll be out. Well, before I'll be out at a con and I'll hear a song and be like, "Yo, Shazam! What is this song?" Or I'll hear it on a TV show, or I'll hear it on the radio. I'll wait till I get to a red light and then I'll do Shazam.
Or she's like, grab my phone, let's find out what this song is.
Get my phone and Shazam. And he's like, where do you keep Shazam on this thing?
She's got like a gazillion apps on her phone.
Who doesn't?
Oh, yeah, I have a bunch too.
Yeah, most of yours are stupid games.
But they're fine.
I know.
But no, so that's cool. Now, I know a lot of people wanting to know, a lot of people request songs and things like that. Do you have a list of songs that you want to do?
I used to have a list. I used to have a list of songs. It was on a piece of paper about this long, like thin and long. Now I have a book. That's how many requests you guys have sent in, and I love them. And every time I do it, I cross one off. I add it to my list. I say I'll add it to the list. It's a book. It's actually like a composition book, I think. It's not exactly a composition book. It's like the cow book.
Yeah, it's like a notebook.
It's like, like a notebook. But yeah, I have a lot of them. A lot.
Now, once you sit there and you hear a song and you know that it's in your memory bank as something that you want to do, how do you go about choosing the song that you want to do for that week's tutorial? Like, is there a process, or is it just I'm gonna do this song on the do you have them in order of when you want to do them, or do you have them like before you've actually choreographed them, or is it just whatever song you hear and then like you could be like, I really want to do this song, but this song is really moving me, I'm gonna do this one. Like, what's your process?
That's the longest question you've ever asked me.
I think there's a couple question marks in that.
I'm overwhelmed. I kind of want to stop this, rewind, listen to the question again.
Basically, what is your process to decide that that's the song you want to do this
for
week?
that week?
Yeah.
That depends. So if it's a holiday week or a special week coming up, I know a specific song I'll be using. Mm-hmm. Saturday turned out to be May 1st, so I did It's Gonna Be May. Mm-hmm. That was a thing. I had to, I'm a troll. I had to do it. Mm-hmm. And then, what was it? Like, during the holidays, obviously, I go, okay, well, I know I want to do this song on this day. This song's a Hanukkah song, so let's do that during one of the 8 days of Hanukkah. Or, like, around Valentine's Day, about a week before Valentine's Day, I'm like, all right, let's do a cutesy, like, love song. Mm-hmm. So I try to match it up with what's going on in the world as best I can. Now, about that, I only really know U.S. holidays, so if there are international holidays that I haven't touched on that you would like me to, like, add to my train of thought as I'm picking songs for each week, please let me know. Please let me know what other holidays there are, because I know that this YouTube is international and this channel is international. There are many of you guys from all over the world, and I want to celebrate your holidays too. So I want to give you that. So let me know what they are and what kind of songs you would like for that, and then I can add that to the calendar.
That'd be really cool.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Again, I also try to vary things to go back to your question of how do I choose, like, okay, yesterday I filmed an 80s song. I haven't done one in a while, so I was like, okay, cool. Also, the reason I chose that song is because it has been a crazy time, and I didn't exactly have time to put together a song for this week. It takes me no time to choreograph something, but, like, sometimes it takes me a while to get to a song because I have to make the song, and we have just been so busy that I didn't have time to make anything. So I was like, okay, that's when I went back to my Inktober stuff and went, I have stuff from Inktober that I could do. Let me pull one of those songs, re-choreograph it a little bit, make a beginner version. Okay, I'll use that. And that's what I did this week. So that's what went into that. And the week I chose for it is just like I spaced it enough between, okay, when was the last time we did a rock song? When was the last time we did a throwback song? Okay, I'll move it here.
Okay.
This week, today, as I'm filming this, I put out Another Day of Sun from La La Land. I think that's what the song is called. I'm blanking. So I have another La La Land song planned. That was really hard to say. La La Land song planned. I have another one of those in the works, but I'm not going to put that out anytime in the next, like, 4 to 5 weeks for sure, just because I want to vary it up. I think the variation of what I have, I've got a pop song, a 90s song, and a jazz standard on my list of what's coming up, because that's how much I like to vary it. So
I think that's really cool that you do vary it, just so that way it's not one genre the whole time. So if someone, like you said, if someone likes this other type of music or they prefer to dance to this type, maybe they're not a Panic fan, but they're a NSYNC fan, or they're like another band fan, I think it's cool that you mix it up for them.
I made a poll, and overwhelmingly on the poll, the winners were musical theater, and then something I didn't add to the poll, which was like classic jazz and like jazz standard stuff and big band. I do need to, like, make a big confession about that. I don't necessarily know that I can do big band and jazz standards very often on this channel. And it isn't because I don't want to, although personally that's not the kind of music that I prefer to dance to. I definitely want to be able to give you that. So I don't use it a lot in my classes because I don't prefer to dance to it. I don't think you'll ever catch me performing my own choreography to songs like that. The reason being, I'm just more of a punk rocker. I'm branding myself as the punk rock tap dancer, and the classics don't move me as much as they move other people. And that's fine. Everybody's allowed to be inspired by whatever music they're inspired by. But I tried to do Sing, Sing, Sing. I honestly tried. I tried to find a version of Sing, Sing, Sing that I could do on this channel for you guys. They are all, like, copyright locked down. The jazz standards in the big band, And we can make a pop song, because he's the one that helps me make my backtracks. We can make a pop song. We can even make a rock song. It'll sound a little MIDI, but like, we can't make big band. That's not going to sound right. You don't want a MIDI sounding sing, 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 all right? So that's going to be the hardest thing for me, is to be able to do a genre like that. So I wanted to touch on that, because you guys did ask for very specific things. Musical theater is a little bit easier for me, because we can make the song and then sometimes I can sing it, which helps, because one song I'm filming tomorrow, actually, I couldn't sing it. So you're going to hear the melody in the backtracks. Oh well.
It's, you know, it's one of those things is where sometimes you just don't have the ability to do something, but you don't want to stop. Now,
I couldn't do the song justice.
Now I have a question based on that. Why not just use the original?
Copyright. I know some people ask me, like, well, I mean, you could do the original, you just wouldn't, you know, be able to do ads on it. That's the thing, though, is that if you use the original song, YouTube will put ads, and I don't have any control over those ads. I don't get anything from those ads either, but that's not really the point. I don't have any control over those ads. They have control, whoever owns the song. So I don't have the ability to say, oh, okay, well, I'm going to do a mid-credit. I don't have any control over it. You guys are just going to get ads. They could put mid-roll all over it, and I can't do anything about it. The other thing is that some countries just flat out won't show you the video. Denmark. This happens in Denmark a lot. It happens in Korea. It happens in India. There's just certain countries. It happens in Cuba. Argentina,
I think Argentina.
There's certain countries around the world where I know some of you guys are watching from, and I want to make sure you have access to every single video. I'm making this channel for you guys, so for me to make a video that you guys can't watch seems kind of counterproductive. I forget what song it was, but I made a video it was a tutorial, a great tutorial to a wonderful song. And if you live in Denmark, you can't see that video.
And I know that you do have quite a few tappers that watch this video or watch your tutorials from Denmark.
Yes, I've had people reach out to me saying, hey, you keep putting out videos, but I can't see them. It's blocked. And I realized I had no idea. And then I realized it was because of the music and because I used copyrighted music, which that is a whole other video to do. But because I used somebody else's song to dance to, I have no control over that. So over the last 6 months or so, it's been a process of, okay, well, I need to find a copyright-free cover of the song. So I'll reach out to smaller YouTube artists and say, hey, I love your cover. Do you mind if I use it? And then I promote them in my description and send you over to their site. It's a cross-promotion thing, and it works out. They love it. I love it. You get to find other small YouTubers like me, and it's great. Or we make the song ourselves. I go, can I sing that? Can you make that? And then we go, yeah, let's do it. And then sometimes it's, hey, can you make that? I can't sing it, though. Can you make it, like, the whole thing? Yeah. And he goes, yeah, okay.
Just add in the voice melody in it and everything. But
yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, that's what a lot of people think. They think, oh, well, you just didn't want to use it because of the...
They think that I can't make money on it. But, y'all, YouTubers don't make very much money on ads, okay? I think I make like $1 a day on ads, and I'm like, that's not very much.
And
but
even with a lot of times, even with the remakes of them that we've done, the covers, they still get flagged, and so then
I have to share the revenue of the ads, which means instead of $1, I'll make like 5 cents.
Yeah.
So that actually is going to happen tomorrow. We made a song. He made me a song. I'm going to film it tomorrow, and it will be getting flagged. It's not flagged in a certain countries can't see it kind of way. It's a flagged and I will share revenue way. Doesn't bother me too much.
Because you guys get to see it, and you've said that from the beginning.
Yeah.
She doesn't do this just because it's like, oh, look, a couple dollars in my pocket. No, you've always wanted to do this. You did this before you even were partnered. I don't know who I am if I'm not teaching dance. And with the pandemic, my teaching schedule kind of like fizzled away in person. And I found the greatest love of teaching in doing YouTube. And so this is a passion project.
But, you know, if it takes off and can pay the bills, that's all the more energy that I can put into it. And while YouTube ads are never going to do that, ever, eventually this could turn into like a subscription thing, but I would never take away the free content for you guys. This turned into a whole different vlog, by the way. I would never take away the free content, but there may be also a subscription to it at some point. I'm talking like 5 years down the road. Okay, this is not going to happen. But I also do have the Patreon in case people want to support the channel there. And I have a few people on there that are just wonderful. Thank you so much for your support. It means the world to me, and it does keep this channel going. So.
I think it's really cool that you do take that into consideration because, you know, like when she started this, we were just like, yeah, cool, we'll use all these popular songs, and everybody loved it.
Yeah.
And then you started getting messages from people like, hey, I would love to see this. Is there any way that you guys can make it so we can see these videos? And then we did this whole like day-long research thing about the music and how it worked. And
it's 10 times as much work to make the song first. Like, it was way less work to just put the song on, choreograph something, teach it, done. I think the whole process took 2 hours total, even with the editing, because I'm really fast at editing. Making the song, now it takes days. Now it takes days to make one video.
And so, now, like, when we sit down and we'll talk, like, we'll have business meetings about the music, and we'll be like, all right, so this is the list of songs that I want, and usually this order. And so then we'll just start knocking them out. And then sometimes she's like, I've gotten a lot more requests. Can we bump this one up? And then so we have to readjust and things like that. But speaking of making dances and stuff, roughly how many songs would you say that you've choreographed? And then like a 1-to-5 or 1-to-10 dance ratio? Like, you know, I know you choreograph almost every day. So how many songs would you say that you do before you choose that one for a tutorial? Because, like, does that make sense?
No.
Oh, like, do you choreograph like 10 songs and then one of those is one of them that you'll make a video for?
No, actually, I choreograph all the time, but I always choreograph with a purpose. I choreograph. Actually, most of the choreography I've made for my studios this year they started as tutorials for this channel because I didn't know that we were going to have a recital this year. And then I went, oh, and then my students were like, I really like this one on your channel. And I'm like, okay, let's do it. And so then I extend it. It's also why it's really important not to perform any of this choreography anywhere without my permission, because that could be somebody's recital dance, and then that could be a huge issue. So, but if the dance that I'm filming tomorrow, I'm making specifically for this channel. I had it in my head, I'm going to choreograph that song for this channel because I want this channel to have that song. I think I picked the song with the intention. Noise complaint and rhythm theory stuff, same thing. I'm just like, I'm going to choreograph that for this. Sometimes I'll make something for the channel and go, oh, I like this one. This is going to end up in rhythm theory. This is going to end up in noise complaint. I like it, you know.
I think one of our newer songs you did a while back.
Dynamite.
Yeah.
Dynamite has ended up in noise complaint for sure. Everything I Wanted ended up in rhythm theory. I don't know if anything recently. I think Another Day of Sun might end up in noise complaint. It's just too cute. It's way too cute.
Yeah, it's really cool to see the process because, you know, me wandering through the house and watching her choreograph and stuff, it's really cool because, like, I'll sit here and I'll hear her, like, listening to just random music channels on, you know, with the name that we don't name in the house, otherwise she starts talking to you.
Oh.
And
Alexa.
Yeah. And it's really cool because then it's like, oh, that's a cool song, and then she'll choreograph it later, and it's just like, wow. I think that whole process that you go through is really, really intense and really cool.
It's funny because people, like, watch me choreograph. It's just the weirdest experience for them because it's almost like I'm in a trance. Like, I just kind of stare off into space, my feet move, and then I go, oh, I like that. And then I write it down. I'm not even talking to anybody. I just go, tappy, 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 tappy. Oh, I like that. And then they just, like, anybody watching would think I'm absolutely possessed. Like, I'm crazy.
Yeah, literally she just stands there and just starts writing, and her feet move a little bit, and she writes some more. But then she writes a lot. And then I'm like, her feet didn't move. And then all of a sudden she's like, brrr, and I'm like, oh, she's one of those people that can just, like, write it out and know, like what sounds right. And I'm over here, like, when I choreograph, like, Step.
Yeah, I think what helps is that a lot of times I choreograph to the song, and so I have the rhythm in my head of the song, and I go, okay, yeah, I like that. And then he's like, what? And then I do it. Where'd that come from? And I'm like, Michael Jackson.
She's like, it's the 7th line in this song, and I'm like, I'd have to hear it in order to know what that is, but she can hear the music, and that's really cool. But no, making them, as far as, making your music, and what makes you decide on whether you're going to cover it or if you're going to find a cover?
If I can cover it.
Okay.
That's literally it. I look at the song and I go, can I sing that? I'm an alto, so there's some songs I can't sing. And I'm a low range alto, not like low range, but like tiny range alto. I can't sing too low and I can't sing too high. So I don't know if this is going to come out after I put this video out, but for the longest time I was thinking, oh yeah, I'll cover Sweet But Psycho by Ava Max. And then I tried and I was like, I can't sing this song. It's way too high. And then he was about to just add the melody and I was like, you know what? Let me try again. Tried again. Didn't hate it. So I was like, okay, look, I can cover it. Cool, awesome. But that was one of those where I thought I made the mistake of thinking I could cover it and then I couldn't. The one I'm filming tomorrow, I'll just go ahead and say it, I guess. It's Smooth Criminal by Michael Jackson. And I can't sing that. I tried. I can't do that song justice. And I'm too much of an MJ fan to butcher that song. But then another song I want to do coming up is actually by Green Day. And I was like, oh, I know I can sing that. If it's sung by a guy in the 90s, that's my range. 100%. If it's Inside Out by Eve 6, oh, I can sing that. If it's Blink-182, I can sing that. If it's Nickelback, I can sing that.
Three Doors Down.
Yep.
Ah.
If it's Christina? Dua Lipa? Probably not. Ava Max? Nope. I just can't sing those. It's really, really difficult for me to do it. So some musical theater songs will be easier than others. If Dina Menzel sings it, I can't.
Have you ever worked with somebody to specifically do a song?
Yes.
With you?
Yes, I have. Like you?
No, I mean not necessarily making the song, but singing it.
Well, I mean, I've been a part of bands.
No, but
before.
I mean like on the songs on your channel.
Are you basically talking about that time that I worked with Brittany to make the...
No, but that was a good song. I was talking about the guy that lives with us.
Oh, okay. Well, I did collab with 2 amazing YouTubers on a song from Olaf's Frozen Adventure.
I think so. I don't remember.
I think it's called Olaf's Frozen Adventure. But I will have that link down below if I remember to, or if just look up Frozen and just search my channel for Frozen and you'll find it. It was just such a wonderful collab. I'm so excited about it. I can't wait to do another one. I loved it. But one time I got a request for a song from Newsies, so we did King of New York, but this girl cannot sing that. So I was like, hey, Alex, musical theater guy, can you sing it for me? And then he did.
I made the backtracks and he sang it.
Yep. And then I edited and we had a song. So, but yeah, that's really the process of all of that. Choosing the songs is probably the hardest part because again, I want to make a variety for you guys. I know I do catch a little bit of flack for not doing enough jazz standards, but I hope that my explanation helps. But also at the end of the day, I'm inspired by what I'm inspired by. And I'm just not the biggest fan of jazz standards, just personally, and that's okay. That's the thing, you can hate country music and that doesn't offend me, even though I love country music. You can like Tupac and I can like Biggie and that doesn't offend me. You just like what you like and I like what I like. And the same thing goes for this. If you guys like the jazz standards and you like the big band, and I know it has a big history in tap, that's awesome. I don't have to like it because this channel is for you guys. I will do my best to include all of the music that you like. And as soon as I can find a copyright-free version of something big band and swing, I will absolutely put it on here. But I'm having a really hard time with that. But just know that I'm working on it and I'm trying. But I wanted to be honest with you guys. It's not going to be that often because it's just not something I'm inspired by. I'm inspired by Fall Out Boy and Green Day and Blink-182. It's why I'm the punk rock tap dancer. But I don't just want to fill this channel with my musical preferences. I want to fill it with yours. So there will be lots of musical theater.
I think I got like 1 or 2 last questions for you.
Cool, because this video is like 30 minutes. That's a long video.
If somebody is a singer or a songwriter or a music maker, can they reach out to you to let you know what they can make and maybe like you could use their covers?
Yes, please. I would love to dance to your music. If you make covers or originals, I've done a friend of mine, Kid Cadet. I've done her original song "Liar." I love that song. It's if you guys haven't tried the tutorial for that, please go check it out.
Just such a cool song.
Yeah, "Liar" by Kid Cadet. If you make music, whether it's covers or originals, reach out to me, please. I am always down to tap dance to anything really, but I love cross promotion. I love, because I'm an artist too, and I would love it if I'm a songwriter as well, and I would love it if somebody wanted to dance to my song. If I went to a dance competition and heard my own song, I would die happy right then and there. So I want to give that to other people too. I would love to dance to your music. So if you're a cover artist, if you do originals, if you're in a band, send me some music. Let me know what you want me to dance to, and I will promote the heck out of it. I'm so ready. Let's do it. Good question.
Yeah. So I think that basically you've covered everything, because I had a couple other questions, but you actually covered them throughout the whole thing.
T'Challa and Bento are fighting right there.
They're like wrestling over here. Here, sorry, let me get that out of your way.
WWE match happening over here.
So, but no, that pretty much wraps up all the questions that I had. You covered a couple of them. You covered in some of the other explanations.
Yeah, I went off on some tangents. Sorry.
But no, I really appreciate you letting me be a part of this, and it's a blast making music with you. Like,
thank you.
She's like, "Oh, can you make this song?" Probably not, but let's try. and then
you do.
Yeah. So it's a lot of fun. So. But yeah, so I appreciate you letting me be a part of your channel, and with them,
yes, thank you for helping as the Q&A guy.
Yeah, that's what I do. So yeah.
Well, thank you for joining us. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit that subscribe button and join the Tap fam. We've got vlogs like this, but we've also, more importantly, got choreography tutorials, step tutorials, technique exercises, challenge videos, extra stuff, and lots of tap content. This is your free tap dance resource. These are your free online tap classes. Take advantage of it. I love making them for you. If you guys have any music requests, you know what to do. Put them in the comments down below. Also, hit that thumbs up button because you liked this video or because you like music. Sure.
Thumbs up for music.
Thumbs up for music. And yeah, I had a blast doing this video with you. And as always, thank you for dancing with me.